Hey guys, it is quite cold outside tonight, so I am in the mood for some comfort food tonight. I got chicken out of the freezer, so I am going to make dinner with that tonight. I've gotten some coconut cream and some peanut butter out, and I'm going to kind of make a Thai-ish dish from there. We'll see how it comes together. So the first thing I'm going to do is just chop up some garlic. I'm going to chop up some fresh ginger, and I'm going to chop up some fresh chilies. So I want it to be nice and spicy. Again, if you don't like it spicy, do less chilies. I like it spicy, so I'm going to do 3. So I'm going to chop all those up, about 2.5 garlic cloves probably. And I'll maybe a tablespoon of ginger. Gonna grab clothes, 6 in the morning, go. How you leaving? Well, Dad, just don't expect me by this evening. I want to make a garlic paste. So the best way to do that with fresh garlic is I'm going to put some salt over that garlic. This is going to act as a little bit of grain to grind up the garlic against. And then all I'm going to do is take the edge of my knife and just scrape it across the cutting board. It's going to turn into a nice, fresh garlic paste. I've never seen my dad cry, cold as stone in the kitchen light. I'll tell you it's about time, but I was raised to keep quiet. Alright guys, that is my garlic paste. And we are just going to throw that in the bowl. I am just making the base of the sauce for tonight. Chilies in. Ginger. Alright, so that's all the dry ingredients. I've just put them in a bowl here. Now we are going to start putting the wet ingredients in. You need coconut milk or cream. I'm going to put this can about 3/4 in. I'm going to reserve a little bit for some rice later because I love coconut rice. Should be enough. Soy sauce. I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons in. 1, 2. I would assume fish sauce would be better, but I don't have any fish sauce. I have oyster sauce, and I'm really not sure what the difference is. I'm sure there is one. So I'm going to put about a tablespoon of that in. And last but not least, my favorite, peanut butter. I've done this with almond butter as well, and that works just as good. I just don't have any almond butter right now. I'm going to put 2 big tablespoons in. All I'm going to do is just mix this sauce up, get everything all together, get it all flavorful and yummy. I'm going to taste it, see if I need to add anything, see if it's nice and balanced. Again, I just go off of taste buds, so whatever you feel like you need to rebalance. If it needs more salt, maybe add a little bit more soy sauce. You can do this all in a blender, and it would make it a little bit easier. I just didn't think about that until now, and I don't want to create more dishes. Disappearing all night. I don't want to know where he's been lying. I know what I want to do. Last minute addition, guys. I just remembered I have a ton of lemongrass out in my garden, so I just ran out to go grab some. I'm going to cut off about that portion of it and use that. Throw that in the sauce and mix it up. A little kick of freshness. I love them from the skin to my bones. But I don't want to live in this home. Yum. Don't forget to save a little bit of sauce for later. So don't pour it all in with the chicken. I got my chicken breast here. I'm just going to pour that sauce in and let the chicken marinate for a little bit. Ideally, if I was prepared and thought about my meals in advance, I would want this to marinate for at least a few hours. But since I don't have a few hours, I'm just going to let it marinate for as long as it takes me to shower. Then I'm going to come back and cook it. Alright, chicken is going to go into the oven. It is just sitting in all those juices. I've left it in there with all the marinade. I'm going to cook it for about 15-20 minutes. Now I was going to cook some coconut rice, which I was really excited about. But then I realized I needed vegetables, and I have some leftover coleslaw from the fish tacos that I made last night. So I'm just going to add to that and make some cabbage and carrot noodles to kind of make it more of a pad thai dish. So all I'm going to do is just cut this cabbage really as thin as I can so it kind of gets that noodle consistency. And then I'm going to put the leftover sauce. I've just added a little bit of the coconut cream to it. It was really intense to cook the chicken in, but a bit too intense for the sauce. So I've toned it down with a little bit more coconut cream, mix that in, and I'm just going to leave it.
Just show that. Put my home in a suitcase, tie both shoelaces and hope that things change, but for now we'll leave town with a backpack on my shoulder. I love them from the skin.
Carrot, hand it in the shredder.
I don't want to live home. There's nothing to say 'cause he knows I'll just run away and be on my own.
I'm going to cut up about half of a cucumber in just little chunks and add that to my cabbage and carrot mix just to add a little bit more freshness to it. Guys, these are my noodles for my pad thai that I just decided I was making. What I might do with this sauce is while the chicken is cooking, I'm going to throw it in the microwave and just heat it up so it cooks a little bit and gets a bit warm. That way when I pour it over the noodles, it will cook them a little bit, so it'll take that rawness away from them. And it won't be a cold sauce. No one likes a cold sauce with their pad thai. You can also do this on the stovetop. Either way, I just don't want to dirty another dish. Alright guys, exciting times. The chicken is out of the oven. It looks and smells amazing. So it is time to put everything together and to eat.
I don't want to live home. There's nothing to say 'cause he knows I'll just run away.
Slice up the chicken, put some broth over it, and it will be time to eat.
In the kitchen light, I tell you it's about time, but I was raised to keep quiet. And this is what I'm gonna do. Gonna run away, gonna make that move.
That marinade is so good. Alright, chicken going on top.
Well, Dad, just don't expect me back.
So like I said, I've just warmed up some of that leftover juice that we had with a little extra coconut cream. So it's nice and warm. I'm going to just throw that over the top. There's also the sauce that the chicken has been cooking in that's sitting in the bottom of the pan. So I'm going to put some of that over it as well, some good pan juice.
I'll just run away and be on my own. Backpack and a flat cap, turn to the back as I pack my clothes up.
Alright, then I'm just going to finish it with a little fresh lemongrass that I've gotten out of the garden.
I don't want to live this way, gonna take my things and go. But if things change
and we are ready to eat. Some nice, yummy, fresh pad thai. We've turned a fatty comfort food into a relatively healthy, full of good fat, full of protein, full of vegetables. So this is going to be a great, healthy comfort meal type of food. Really good for a cold night like it is tonight. Hope you guys enjoy it.
I love 'em from the skins of my bones.